welcome back to day 5 of the AWS series. And today we're going to see how we can monitor cost and alerts using AWS budgets. So, the prerequisites needed for this practical are an AWS account, or a free tier account also works. You can be signed in either as the root or your IAM account. Secondly, you'll need AWS billing access for your user. So if you're logged in as the root user, you don't have to do anything. But if you're using it as an IAM user, you need to configure the policies and enable billing access. And thirdly, you'll need to enable Cost Explorer. So let's start the practical. We'll navigate to billing and cost management. On the left hand side, you can navigate to budget. Here you can create a budget. Let's click on that. Let's click on customize. Budget type will be cost budget. So if a certain amount has been exceeded, you'll get a trigger. Let's click on next. So here are some rules on how to set up your budget. I'll type the budget name. I'll just write it as monthly cost card. I'll set the period as monthly, the type as recurring, and the budget will be the method will be fixed. You can enter amount. I'll just enter it as $2.50. And for the budget scope, you need to target all AWS services. So when any of the services is used and you get a charge for it, you will see your graph fluctuating real time, or you can either filter it for specific AWS services. I'll just keep it as all AWS services. Let's scroll down and click on next. You can just read through this. You'll see how alerts work. So I've created a budget for $1.50. Now I'll create an alert. So I'll just quickly explain how alerts work. So I've set the budget amount as $2.50. So when 80%, that is when $2 have been used by any of the services, I'll get an alert on my email through Amazon SNS. So I've mentioned it as 80%, and I'll write my email here. So when $2 have been used up, I'll get a notification that is an alert through SNS on this email ID. I'll click on next. So here you can see when 80% of the amount has been exceeded, this is the threshold, I'll get a notification from SNS on this email address. Let's click on next. Here you can review everything. So the budget type is cost. The name is monthly cost card. The budget amount is $2.50. And here we have the alert. So if 80% of the amount is used, you'll get a notification. And let's click on create budget. So here you can review it. So currently I've used $1.80 from my AWS credits. So if I actually create an EC2 instance or S3 bucket real time, I can actually watch the matrix go up. So if I just create an EC2 instance and leave it open for like a day, I'll actually get a notification on my email ID saying that 80% of your budget has been exceeded, and I'll get that notification real time. So that's it for this practical, and this is how you set up budget and alert on your AWS account to avoid any extra charges. Thank you for watching.